Let's prove the sum and difference rules for tangent. You do need to make sure that you know already the sum and difference rules for sine. So that and subtraction as well as cosine, u plus v, and cosine of u minus v. Because what we're going to use is the quotient rule. The quotient rule says that this is sine over cosine of that same angle, so u plus v. So we need to know our sine and cosine rules. Sine and cosine sum and difference rules. So this is what? Sine of u cosine of v plus cosine of u sine of v over cosine of u cosine of v minus sine of u sine of v. So what I just used is the sum and difference rules for sine and cosine. Now, we could leave it like this, but it'd be much nicer if we had it in terms of tangent of u and tangent of v. Tangent looks like sine over cosine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide each of these by cosines. Specifically, I'm going to divide by cosine of u and cosine of v for the numerator and the denominator. So what will this look like? This is going to be a very large fraction. This is going to be divided into both of these. So I have sine u cosine v over cosine u cosine v plus cosine u sine v over cosine u cosine v. And then we have cosine u cosine v over cosine u cosine v minus sine u sine v over cosine u cosine v. That looks bad, but if we notice, there's a lot of canceling that goes out. So we have all of these cancel, and what's left over, sine over cosine, sine over cosine, sine over cosine, sine over cosine. And all of these are tangents. Now, they're not all tangents of the same thing. We have tangent of u plus tangent of v over 1 minus tangent of u, tangent of v. But this is great. This is all in terms of tangent. And so this is going to be our tangent sum formula. So our tangent sum formula is here. This is going to be your final answer. Tangent of u plus v equals tangent of u plus tangent of v over 1 minus the product of the tangents. So the sum of the tangents over 1 minus the product of the tangents. So let me copy this because we're going to need this in order to figure out our difference rule. So that was our sum rule. Please make sure this is in your notes. And then our difference rule is going to be tangent of u minus v. We'll take the same thing, tangent of u plus tangent of negative v, tangent of u, tangent of negative v. What happens when we take a tangent of a negative? Tangent is an odd function, so that'll become negative tangent. And this will become negative, so negative and negative is positive, tangent u, tangent v. So here are our sum and difference rules. Here is our difference rule. And here is our, here is our sum rule for tangent. All right.